You can chain me, you can torture me, you can even destroy this body, but you will never imprison my mind. A person who is worried about the outcome of his work does not see his goal. He sees only his opposition and the obstacles before him. I do believe that, where there is only a choice between cowardice and violence, I would advise violence. I would rather have India resort to arms in order to defend her honor than that she should, in a cowardly manner, become or remain a helpless witness to her own dishonor. But I believe that non-violence is infinitely superior to violence. Forgiveness is more manly than punishment. Silence becomes cowardice when occasion demands speaking out the whole truth and acting accordingly. There is no school equal to a decent home and no teacher equal to a virtuous parent. Every home is a university and the parents are the teachers. It's not too late at all. You just don't yet know what you are capable of. Take care of this moment. The future depends on what you do today. Find purpose, the means will follow. Faith is not something to grasp, it is a state to grow into. There is nothing that wastes the body like worry, and one who has any faith in God should be ashamed to worry about anything whatsoever. If we want to reach real peace in this world, we should start educating children. Man becomes great exactly in the degree in which he works for the welfare of his fellow men. When you are right, you have no need to be angry. When you are wrong, you have no right to be angry. Strength does not come from physical capacity, it comes from an indomitable will. To lose patience is to lose the battle. If you want to change the world, start with yourself. A man is but the product of his thoughts. What he thinks, he becomes. Knowledge gained through experience is far superior and many times more useful than bookish knowledge. A no, uttered from deepest conviction is better and greater than a yes merely uttered to please, or what is worse, to avoid trouble. Many people, especially ignorant people, want to punish you for speaking the truth, for being correct, for being you. Never apologize for being correct, or for being years ahead of your time. If you're right and you know it, speak your mind. Speak your mind. Even if you are a minority of one, the truth is still the truth. There are 2 days in the year that we cannot do anything, yesterday and tomorrow. It's easy to stand with the crowd, it takes courage to stand alone. Live as if were to die tomorrow, learn as if were to live forever. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Literacy in itself is no education. Literacy is not the end of education or even the beginning. By education I mean an all-round drawing out of the best in the child and man body, mind and spirit. An education which does not teach us to discriminate between good and bad, to assimilate the one and eschew the other, is a misnomer. Education should be so revolutionized as to answer the wants of the poorest villager, instead of answering those of an imperial exploiter. Literacy is not the end of education nor even the beginning. Literacy education should follow the education of the hand, the one gift that visibly distinguishes man from beast. What is really needed to make democracy function is not knowledge of facts, but right education. The aim of university education should be to turn out true servants of the people who will live and die for the country's freedom. Carefully watch your thoughts, for they become your words. Manage and watch your words, for they will become your actions. Consider and judge your actions, for they become your habits. Acknowledge and watch your habits, for they shall become your values. Understand and embrace your values, for they become your destiny. Confession of errors is like a broom which sweeps away the dirt, and leaves the surface brighter and clearer. I feel stronger for confession. A small body of determined spirits fired by an unquenchable faith in their mission can alter the course of history. My religion is based on truth and non-violence. Truth is my God. Non-violence is the means of realizing Him. When every hope is gone, when helpers fail and comforts flee, I find that help arrives somehow, from I know not where. Supplication, worship, prayer are no superstition. They are acts more real than the acts of eating, drinking, sitting or walking. It is no exaggeration to say that they alone are real, all else is unreal. The whole world is like the human body with its various members. Pain in one member is felt in the whole body. I know that in embarking on non-violence I shall be running what might be termed a mad risk, but the victories of truth have never been won without risks. Exploitation of the poor can be extinguished not by affecting the destruction of a few millionaires, but by removing the ignorance of the poor and teaching them to non-cooperate with their exploiters.
Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe the channel Brainstorming Coach to get the latest updates at the earliest. Thank you. India, the symbol of unity in the midst of diversity. Brainstorming course. Read daily. Achieve success surely.